Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the XRP Community Update. I am so happy to be here. I think I might end up being by myself this morning, but you know what? That's a-okay. And it means that I'll probably end on time, which is awesome because I can actually have some breakfast and leave out of the house at a good time. So that's really loud, but I need some coffee. So good morning and welcome. I'm so grateful to be here this morning. Another day above ground, as some elder people often say, keeps me happy. So it is Tuesday, and let's get started with our XRP community update. So another group has dropped, and this one is of the titanium. We got a video of it. I think it's pretty awesome. He generally gets in on Twitter and will create videos singing and then, inspiring everybody to proceed forward and to continue to hodl, which always makes me happy. And I think that, I'm really impressed by all the art that we're getting from Goop. There's a lot of great art out there, and there's actually currently a poll to try and determine what piece should actually be selected. I think the portrait of somebody from Ripple or from SBI will probably take the lead. It was in the lead the last time I looked, but a new poll will be coming out today that breaks it down even further based on the responses that are out there. So thank you so much, Goop, for all of the contributions that you're making to the community with all of your art. They are greatly appreciated. So I'm here by myself. Why? Well, fact is that Brad Garlinghouse is currently streaming from I think it's the Economic Club of New York right now, which is pretty awesome. You can actually go and hear him. So if you bounce in here and are wondering where Brad is, you can find him streaming live on Alex Cobb's channel, Aiden Training's channel, and also on Facebook from the Economic Club of New York. So if you're interested in hearing Brad speak live, it sounds as though he's covering a lot of great topics. Leo, because I don't want to break up his name and ruin it, but Leo posted the link of where he is on Facebook. Aiden and Alex Cobb both posted their YouTube links. I was out of time a little bit this morning, so I didn't post them all out here, but I'm really grateful to both Aiden and Alex for bringing us live content on a regular basis. I greatly appreciate it. So, right here we have a comment from Eric in regards to what is being said this morning at the Economic Club of New York. And one of the quotes is, before we went live with MoneyGram, we got on the phone with MoneyGram regulators, and together we briefed the regulators about what we're doing. And this is him talking right now. No doubt that a publicly traded company got some degree of a green light before starting to use XRP. And, we've talked about this before, and I think that's probably true. That's probably exactly what they did get. The government has already said, come to us with your ideas, let us know what you have in the works, and we'll let you, provide you guidance or clearance letter. And so I wouldn't be surprised if MoneyGram got one of those in their early discussions. So coming over here, continuing on with what's going on in our community. So John Nelson, who runs a validator, let's go to his page for a second, because yeah, I'm out there stalking some of these geeks. It brings me joy to find out what they're interested in. So his profile says, just another nerd in the herd, XRP, running an XRPL validator, admin of several Codius hosts. So very cool. He's out there doing a lot of great stuff. And, he posted this, let's go back to it. He posted this tweet. I'm laughing so hard, my stomach hurts. IP over avian carriers with quality of service. And it links to this. Well, I pulled this up. Avian it's relating to birds, right? So it has to do with birds. So right off the bat, you should know that this is a funny thing. And this request for consideration document, it says it was posted in 1999. I'm not sure if it was posted in 1999 or if this is just something funny that people put out there, but it's the status of memo, IP over avian carriers with quality of service, and it's actually a jokey post. So, again, avian relating to birds does not specify an internet standard of any kind, a standard of transmission of IP datagrams over avian characters, so over birds. And, continues right on. When you think that it's in all seriousness, you have pictures of birds and, conversations about robins make for well-tuned network, but do not support the necessary auto homing features, and bread embedded IP addresses is difficult, plus avian carriers may eat the gnats. So a pretty funny little article, geeky, funny for people that work in technology, maybe not so for those that are really serious and don't get the references to actual technology. But I thought it was a great little pickup here. Moving on, we have Ripple host blockchain research event at University of California. So we talked a lot about this last week, and I think this is one of the biggest. I think Ripple's pull into the research areas. I don't know why my phone keeps going off. Let me just take a look, because maybe I'm not online. So I am awake. Yeah. Are you awake? I'm awake, and I'm live streaming too. So I think I've done it right. But I'm really impressed with what Ripple is doing with their university research blockchain research initiative, going out to different institutions and working with technologists in those places. It's key, because if we want to see the adoption of technology and especially technology that's going to be revolutionary, we need to get those people in at the ground level and create an army of people who can actually build with this technology. And that's where I see this as being key, is that's what I think they are doing, is building up that army of technologists that are ready to go out and work at large and small companies or start their own startups that will help push this technology forward. So, I was actually, did an interview yesterday with somebody in the space, and because nobody is here, I'm talking to myself, which is fantastic. I do not mind talking to myself. But I'm not even going to talk about who I talked to, because I want them to come out with a splash. Right now Brad is on, which is awesome. I love the fact that Brad is on, and I wish I knew what he was saying. But, the amount of stuff that we have going on at Ripple and the way in which they are actually working to move the needle and really revolutionize the way in which we transfer value definitely impresses me. And I'm super happy that they have this research blockchain, the blockchain research event going on, because they go on at a lot of different universities. There's often different meetups where it's a campus event where companies come in and try to woo people that are in technology, get them to start using their technology solutions. A lot of hackathons. You will actually have technology companies giving away prizes specifically if you use their technology in your implementation. And so why is that important? It's important because it allows those companies to say, and here's an example of how our technology has been used for trying to sell it to other people. It's a great way to be able to actually use their technology for free. Usually if you use it within the solution that you built out at a hackathon, that you will actually be able to use it for 6 months or maybe an extended period for free if you continue to keep it implemented and get and access their resources. So this is something that really makes me excited. And here, according to Weber, Ripple's UBRI program currently consists of 34 university partners around the world, half of which are based in the United States. Many of the universities accepted have performed prior blockchain and fintech research. Through UBRI, Ripple plans to help enrich the research in order to create true innovation in the blockchain and cryptocurrency ecosystem. So, they're not just trying to develop their technology, but they're also funding. A lot of money has been put into this. They have people working on these teams to try and drive it forward. They're funding the future is how I see it. So they have a special place in my heart. And I'm quoting here, we haven't gone to our UBRI university partners telling them what products and technical issues they need to be solving for or what the solutions need to be, and I badly quoted that. We've decided that funding is unrestricted and entirely philanthropic. Yeah, that word. It's totally to support the growth. So philanthropic. While UBRI does not dictate how funds are spent, the program organizers believe that the university partners are genuinely interested in what Ripple is doing. According to Weber, UBRI has an inventory of research topics that anyone in the network can access in order to choose topics to work on or collaborate with. And, you know, if you looked at the videos that were produced last year in this regard, you know, and I believe it was Ethan Beard that had gone out, maybe it was Stephen Thomas, but went out to the university and was talking to the students about what kind of ideas they are trying to push forward, you know, or not what kind of ideas they are trying to push forward, but what kind of challenges existed that they felt should be worked on. I thought that they did a great job of covering and making what is open for investigation very broad, but very narrowly focused on some of the topics that actually need to be addressed. And, you know, myself, I spend some time looking at some of the work that's put out by the MIT Bitcoin Club. And it's a little bit more technical than, you know, what you'll find in other videos, but I find that they're often digging into topics and trying to solve or producing the research in regards to what they have solved in trying to address problems that are going on. So I'm at 15 minutes and I'm by myself over here. So I am actually going to end early. Yay. And I'm going to eat breakfast and I'm going to listen to what Brad says. So I don't think anybody found this, but that's okay. I'm still happy to be here and I hope you have an amazing day. Actually, before I go, I do want to say a big shout out to my friends over at the XRP Zoo, Hodor, Jungle Inc., and many other people in the community who are doing a great job of helping us spread the word about the XRP Community Fund fundraiser that we are holding, the XRP Community Choice Awards. And lots of work is being done in the background to push that forward. And we really appreciate the support of all of the content creators. So I'm going to get off of here and go and send out those messages. I have been strapped for time over the last couple of days. So I get to listen to Brad, maybe eat breakfast, and send out messages about how awesome I think people are. Sounds like a good morning to me. It does sound like a great morning. So I hope everybody has a great day. Thank you so much to anybody who has been listening. Sorry to keep this one short, but let's hop over to Alex's channel or Aiden's channel or even to Facebook and go and see what Brad had to say. I hope you have an amazing morning and I will talk to you soon. Bye.